A man will find little ways to show you that he hates your guts. Example, I was dating this guy, and one time we were on the phone, and I mentioned that I thought it was cute when couples matched. He was like, oh no, I hate that matching shit. You're not gonna get me to do that matching shit. I thought that was a little weird, but okay, whatever. Fast forward, we go on this little weekend trip to DC. And I'm in the bathroom doing my makeup. I had on this black dress. He walks in. I notice he has on a black shirt and black jeans. So I say, oh, we match. That man walks out of that bathroom and changes his clothes. And not only does he change his clothes, but we're only there for a quick little weekend trip. So he put on the same clothes he had on yesterday because he did not want to match me that bad. And it's not even like I had matching prints for us to wear. It's not like it was an outfit that I picked out for us. We were both just wearing all black, which is very common. But he hated my guts that bad that he did not want to match with me. And he wore a worse and dirty outfit because of it.
Yo, what's so crazy about this is he don't hate her guts. He just don't want to be with her. So joking like that is like, oh nah, stop it. Let me go change because I'm not trying to give nobody the wrong idea. We don't go together. This is just a chick that I'm smashing. That's it. And some women gotta understand that they are just not wifey material. And men could see right through that shit. And the thing about a man, he's gonna make it very clear with you from the jump. Like, yo, this is what it is. But with women, after a while, they try to do like subtle things to try to, we go together. Like, look at us matching. We like a couple. And once you start doing that, it's like, it's time to bounce, fellas. Time to move around. Fellas, be wise out here.
Hey y'all, so for the next 30 days, I'm not turning down no dates, which means that even if somebody invite me to their house or I don't agree with the date that they set up or I don't like them, I'm still going and I'm just going to rob them. So I want to teach y'all for the next 30 days how to find love or to find funds to fund the things that you love. So first of all, before I show y'all who my first date is going to be, I just want to say that I had another date before, but the dude was like, why don't I come to his house and drink? But he was very, very handsome. So I said no, and I declined the date. So you got to have common sense, okay? You got to have common sense. If it's somebody and they're very attractive, they right up your alley, and they ask you to come to their house, you do have to say no. Now, I won't turn down no more dates, but he was particularly handsome, and I would have got cracked. So if you don't have self-control, don't do what I do. I have self-control, but this motherfucker, he was very handsome. All right, so this is our first date right here. He said, come over tonight. I said, what's over there? Once he let me know what's over there, I'm gonna pack my little bag and I'm gonna head on over there and I'm gonna record the whole thing and we gonna rob him. Because why would I want to come to your house for any other reason? And for any other reason, you not even a young car Ebony. If this was a young car Ebony, I wouldn't mind going to her house because I know what I want. I don't know about him. So I'm gonna get my taser. We're gonna get our mace. We're gonna leave the toolie for the foolie. Because I don't think I'm gonna have to hurt him for real, for real. Okay, and then I got a date with Sully and Michelle. We're going out to eat, child. I don't know, let's see. Cherry, looking for love. Looking for love.
Fellas, this is why I tell you guys all the time, keep away from low hanging fruits, bro. This is exactly what you're gonna be dealing with. Women like this. Nasty work. Nasty work, man. Fellas, the best thing a man could do is focus on himself, self-improve, level up, and put himself in a position to attract quality women. But what you don't do is get thirsty and get desperate and start dealing with women like this. Because yes, they will set you up, bro. Fellas, be smart out here, man, for real.
Imagine going on a solo trip out of the country and you die in that country. Now your family has to uncover the truth on what happened to you. This is my part 2 of Omar Watson's story. Go back to part 1 if you need a recap on what happened. The last conversation that Omar and his mother had was Omar was not feeling good. He was vomiting and he had diarrhea, but he said he started to feel better after going to the local pharmacy and getting some medication. On March 1st of 2024, the U.S. Embassy called Omar's mother to alert her of his passing. Omar Watson's body arrived at JFK Airport March 21st. His death certificate stated that he had died of natural causes. Now, I am not a medical professional, but he died of a blood clot that was in his leg, and that could be irritated by sitting for long periods of time. What really makes me sad was that Omar's mother did try to get an autopsy in New York, and she was unsuccessful. 3 months after the funeral, in late July of 2024, that is when FedEx delivers Omar's luggage. Now, this is where it got a little confusing for me. Inside that suitcase was his clothes, but along with his clothes were a dress, blouses, pink sandals, silver earrings, and the mom said the clothes appeared to be new. His mother also stated that she didn't know if he had a girlfriend or he was dating anyone. These are my questions. Where's the phone, iPad, and wallet? Did anyone try to track those locations of those devices? Where is the official autopsy report? Where is the toxicology report? Where are the photos of the crime scene? Whose fucking clothes were in that bag? Now, of course, I've done some research on the internet. A lot of people were thinking that those clothes might be his. It might have been his. He could have been traveling with someone and they got scared and left. At this point, it's really a mystery, and I really do hope that they uncover the truth. Imagine going on a solo trip out of the country and you end up dying in that country. Now your family has to uncover the truth on what really happened to you. This is my part 1 of my Omar Watson story. Omar Watson was unmarried and had no kids. He worked as a stock trader and entrepreneur, and he lived with his parents in Brooklyn, New York. He was an avid solo traveler and been to a handful of countries like Japan, Brazil, Mexico, and France. He had planned to be in Colombia for a week and planned to go to Portugal right after. On February 4th of 2024, Omar had texted his mother letting her know that he had arrived at his Airbnb safely. He had promised that every single night that he got to his Airbnb safely, that he would let his mother know that he was okay. On the second and third night, everything went well. On the fourth night, he didn't check in, so Mama called him and he picked up the phone. February 29th was the last day that his mother spoke to him. After that, he was found deceased on the bathroom floor of that Airbnb. Now, here's where things get a little weird. His passport was on the wooden table near the entrance of the apartment, but his phone, iPad, and wallet had vanished. Who knew that it would take months to uncover the truth? Go to part 2.
Look, pretty much they are saying this guy was a passport bro and he was set up. But here's the reality, man. Fellas, safety should always be a priority. Safety should always come first. If you're traveling to another country, it's wise to travel with somebody or else don't go, especially countries like Colombia. And as a man, you just always got to be safe out here, whether he was a passport bro or he was just a dude out there on vacation. Regardless of what, when it comes to traveling, be careful out there, fellas, because a lot of times when you travel, in a sense, you're in isolation, but you're surrounded by a bunch of people you don't know. Because while you out there having a good time, you might be a target to someone out there and you don't even know it. Fellas, be wise out here. Before you guys leave, let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the SDC fam. And if you guys appreciated the content, go ahead and show some love right now and like and subscribe. Do so for your boy right now. Go ahead.
I'm going to give you guys a little game. This is just something that I've been doing, and I noticed I've been doing this, and it's great. So usually when I go out on a date, especially if the first date, if I go out on a date with a guy, so like after dinner, I start telling him, oh, is there a drugstore around here? I really need to get something. And of course, he pulls out his phone and he looks and he tells me, oh yeah, there's a Walgreens around the corner, or there's a CVS down the street. And I'm like, oh great, can we stop there? Because I really need to get something. And then we get to a CVS and I'm like picking out whatever I need, like makeup wipes, skincare stuff, or vitamins, whatever. And of course, if the guy is a gentleman, he's gonna offer to pay for it. And 9 out of 10, they always offer to pay for it. Or if that's not the case, I, look over, I give the guy the items that I have in my hands, and I go, "Wait, can you help me pay for this, please?" And of course they say yes. And I've been doing this, and you guys know, I've gone on like 100 dates this summer. I've had guys just like buy me stuff from the drugstore because that's I guess that's the scheme that I have going on. I just like drag them to the drugstore after dinner, and I just purchase whatever I need, and they pay for it.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.